everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and for a while now I told you that once the Rio Grande Gateway project was done, I would give you guys a full tour of the entire length, at least to Park Boulevard and back. That way you can see what it looks like. Well, today they're about, I'm saying 98% done because they're not done the park yet. But I figured it's beautiful out. It's actually 100 degrees out. It's really hot. That's why I got the sunglasses on. I can't really see as much, but I'm burnt. But I figured I would go ahead and finally give you guys that tour. Now, before I get started, please go ahead, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. This video is brought to you by Wondershare's Filmora 9. For a while now, you guys have been asking me what kind of software do I use when editing my video. And for that, I want to introduce Filmora. Filmora is a video editing software which is friendly to beginners, but also gives you the same tools that the professionals use. Let me show you how easy it is to use by showing you some of the features. The first feature I want to show you is actually what you're looking at. Filmora does screen recording for many different options. If you want to record your screen, maybe you want to go ahead and record your webcam, or you can do a voiceover straight from your computer, which is what I'm doing right now. Now, some of the awesome features that they have with Filmora are the different kind of split screens. We're going to go ahead and add in one here. See how quickly and easy you can just drop them right in. And within seconds, you can go ahead and have a very professional looking video on. I'm not done with this yet. I want to go ahead and add in some text. And here you can see a title. We're going to go ahead and edit that real quick. And you can change the different colors and styles right here very easily. I do want to add a little bit of audio to it, and luckily for us, they give you some free music you can pick from and some sound effects. I can go ahead and cut down the audio to any size I like. And here is our finished product. But if you want professional grade software for your Windows or Mac, download Filmora today. To download Filmora, click the link in our description. Now you're probably saying, hey Joey, why are you walking up the bridge? Well, Rio Grande, as you know, this entire project doesn't actually start at that sign. The real project starts right here. They laid all this brand new line work over here, all this electrical going down the side, and they redid the entire walkway over there. And as an addition, they added in this new bike lane. It starts, it's weird, it kind of starts at the top of the bridge and then kind of widens on the way down. It's funny because this is like the real starting line of where everything began. Brand new concrete work going down with new rails over here. One thing over here that's really cool is that the George Reading Bridge was built in 1950, and so this is their little stamp. But anyway, let's continue the tour. You'll walk down this way, new concrete. Over here, you'll see where the dotted lines start forming. You've got one here and one there because that's where it breaks off into a turn lane and a bike lane. Here you can see where it divides off. This is the bike lane, this is the turning lane, and then you have your two lanes out there. Now, one cool thing about this entire project from the bridge all the way down is that they have these new lights. Look at these new LED lights. They look cool, right? I don't know if you consider them doo-wah, but I really do like the way they look. Especially at night, the LEDs are really bright. Here you can finally see the little bike guy pointing that this is a bike lane. And you can see the lettering for the turning only lane starting to form down there. Here you can see the turning lane. Once again, you get two lanes going down, and coming up on the right hand side is the brand new and beautiful Welcome to the Wildwood sign. I absolutely love this sign. To me, this screams Wildwood. It's 1950s doo-wop, smack you in the face the second you get here. Now remember, they had to go ahead and raise the road up. Because they did, they had to add in all these new entrances and exits from all these restaurants. And so this is the one for Yuri's, and I guess sort of like the Boathouse. You can see how it curves in this way and continues down here. Now, there is a slope, because once again, they did raise it. I believe it's an 18-inch slope from here all the way down there. This helps with two things. One, this is crowned in the middle so that the water does run down. And when it does run down, they added in so many different kind of grates. I mean, you can see them throughout everywhere, over here, over there. The water runs right down into them. Now, we did give you guys a tour of the pump area, and we're gonna walk over there a little bit later, but it will grab all this stuff and pump it right behind us that way. Now we're walking over to the Wildwood sign. I love this sign, right? It's so beautiful. Once again, it screams the Wildwoods. Look, I love this sign so much that I actually made merchandise for it. I drew a picture of this and then made pins, car magnets, and then refrigerator magnets. I can actually put them in the description below for you if you want to purchase one of those. I think it's kind of cool. I just love this. Once again, I'm a big doo-wop freak. So for me, this screams the Wildwoods. And of course, this lights up at night. Now, as we're walking down on the sidewalk, you'll realize this is a different kind of sidewalk. It's not your normal, like, regular concrete sidewalk. They redid the sidewalk here to make it look like you're walking on the boardwalk. Seriously, let me flip the camera around for you. This is the concrete work. It looks just like a boardwalk, and it goes the entire length all the way down the Park Boulevard. And now while I'm behind the sign and I kind of have some shade, you see the back of the sign? It has a very famous saying on there. After a while, crocodile, can you name what song it is? Name it in the comment section. While you're doing that, I'm gonna keep walking. As we continue our walk, you'll see the bike lane still going down. They have the curve going down. You can really see the slope here of how big of a slope they put in from down here all the way to up here. Yep, you can definitely see it here. And on the other side too. You can see it slide up. There's my wife. Continuing our tour down. We're passing the boats over here. There's the Boathouse. Oh, as we're walking, make sure you get on the silver bullet this year. That's our favorite thing to do down here during the summer. All right, let's get back on Rio Grande. And while we get back on Rio Grande, it's kind of funny. I'm kind of happy that I waited a little bit before I recorded this video, because up until last week, this road was called something else, and the week before that, it was called something else. Yeah, let me explain. The city originally, a few months ago, put out an entire survey and said, hey everyone, we want to change the name of Rio Grande. You know, it doesn't really express what Wildwood is all about. They asked for suggestions, and they said that the winner would win X amount of prize. I forget what the prize was. Well, a few months later, they finally decided, the week of July 4th, that they're changing the name of the road to Beach Ball Boulevard. That's right, and that's because of how many beach balls are here. I mean, think about it. You have it from the Wildwood sign, so many beach balls there, and as we're doing this tour, you'll see a ton of beach balls. But after a week, the city decided to recall what they said and decided to keep it Rio Grande Avenue. So, it's still Rio Grande Avenue. Now we're standing across the street and you'll see this brand new event sign and some of the beach balls like we talked about before. This was that big giant wall that was standing there before. It looks really good right now with all of the new artwork on there and the shrubbery and the rocks. We'll look at that again once we get down there. We'll make our way back. Now as we walk down, you'll see the bike lane. The bike lane continues to the right. And then from there, you can continue straight via car down that way. Notice that the golf course is gone, the Crazy Cat's gone, and all this property is gone. All I can tell you about that is one person bought it who's got a lot of money, and they have no idea what they're going to do with it yet. Seriously, they have no idea what they're going to do with it. You're talking about land from here all the way down to there. It's a lot of land, a lot of development. They could put a lot of things there. Now, could you imagine what could go there? I mean, imagine what kind of chains, what kind of chain restaurants, or I don't even know, maybe a motel or hotel here. Once again, there are no plans, there's no permits, there's nothing yet, as far as I know, that is going here. What would you like to see there? Comment below. And we are continuing our walk down. We're currently at the urgent care on the right-hand side, and this is a very important lot right next to it. The reason why I say this is very important is because over here is Hudson Avenue. 4 months ago, Hudson Avenue used to be a complete drive across, so you'd be able to go from here all the way over. Well, not anymore. If you remember our last tour, I showed you and told you that they're making this section into a park. That's right. Let me show you the progress so far. It's not done yet. This is why I said the entire Gateway project is about 98% done. They still have to finish this part. That's right, this is going to be a park. You can see the walkway going this way, the same boardwalk thing like they're doing everywhere else. This is all going to become grass. There's going to be a couple of benches over here, a lot of shrubbery. It's going to be really, really nice. Now, for those wondering, well, how am I going to get to TD Bank or Urgent Care? It stops only right here, so you can still turn into the bank and into Urgent Care. You can actually see here that these are the benches that are going to be put out. They're going to make all this grass. You can walk down from here. I'm assuming they're going to extend this out going this way, then they still have to move this pole as well. But they'll connect these sidewalks all the way over. Once it's done, it's going to be fantastic. I still can't get over how amazing this concrete work is. If I ever do concrete at my house, I'm doing this. They added in this sign too, which is great because a lot of people got confused when they first came in the island. Which way is everything? So now they finally know which way to go. And we're continuing down. You get the new McDonald's on the right-hand side. I know a lot of you guys are gonna have questions about Popeyes and what's going on over there. Well, as of right now, Popeyes never did any permits yet. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, if it's gonna happen. And that's where Popeyes would be going. Now we're on the corner of Rio Grande and Park Boulevard. Normally I would take you guys all the way down there, but it's way too hot. Down there, they just did the same concrete work, and they're building a brand new pump house. And there's another massive construction that's going to be taking place in a few years. Brand new motel. I won't give you too many secrets on that just yet, but I want to show you all the beach balls they have. Here, giant beach ball here, and then a couple more across the street. Let's cross the street real quick. So that's where that beach ball boulevard would really make sense. I feel like there's like 40-something beach balls just on this road alone. And on top of that, just a fun name. Kind of wish they would have kept it as an honorary name, but hey, I've got no say in it. You'll notice something weird here. They actually built a foundation for a sign. Maybe that was for Popeyes? I have no idea, to be honest with you. But let's continue the tour. I got actually a really interesting project for you guys. We're walking past Butch's right here, and you'll see Riggins on the right-hand side. See it? It's right there, Riggins. Now, the reason why I said that this is a very important gas station and a cool project we're gonna be working on is because something's gonna happen to this gas station. It's getting a massive upgrade, and it's not gonna be a Riggins. It's gonna be an old, I mean like 1950s kind of logo coming over here, and it's not Riggins. Do your research, figure out what's gonna come here. You'll figure it out. And we're continuing our tour. Here is Bob's. You'll see the empty lot here. It looks strange with nothing on it. And if you stood right here about 4 or 5 months ago, you'd be looking at the Crazy Cat. This was their entrance in, and there was the back entrance. It's strange to stand here and not see it. Very strange. But hey, things change. There's nothing we can do about it. But we're almost done our tour, and we're walking over to where the pump station is now. So now we're standing in front of the giant wall, as you guys call it, and the exit sign. What's cool is you read that? See you later, alligator. Does that make sense to the other one? See you later, alligator. That's right, come on, what song is it? Right in the comment section. But let me flip the camera around for you guys. There's giant beach balls here, and there's little baby beach balls. Giant, baby, and they go around the entire length. There's a couple of them here, some more over there. Let's continue down. You'll see more up here in the gravel, a lot more over here, and more over there. Now, the original plans called for a tram car over here. I don't know if we'll see that. It would be kind of cool though. Now, you guys want to see the front of the sign. This is what it looks like. It says events. Things come up over here. Obviously, we're still going through COVID-19, so you'll see a lot of things over there. But the main reason why this wall is here is because they built that massive pump station, which, as of right now, we're late July. It's not online yet. It will be on in a few weeks, I'm told. But I'm going to take you guys behind just so you can check it out. This is the entrance back into the pump station. You can see they're still working on it. They finally added in the generators on top. Obviously, you need generators just because in case the power gets cut, they need to be able to pump this water out as soon as possible. They built a lot of infrastructure back here since the last time we did a tour for you guys. You can see all the boxes over here. Obviously, they're not ready to go yet. Generators over here. We have the under hatches here before we saw these, and over here they go down very, very deep. They still have a lot of work to go back here, but it looks really, really good so far. You guys are saying, why isn't this done? This should have been done months ago. We just had a storm recently. It flooded back here, blah, blah, blah. Remember, the state of New Jersey paused all construction for a good, 40 days? So you gotta understand, not just this project is delayed. So many projects in the Wildwoods are delayed, such as Santucci's. Poor Santucci's is supposed to open up, 4th of July, Memorial Day weekend. But because of construction issues, they weren't allowed to go ahead and build, they couldn't open. So you got to give the city some credit here. They're doing what they can with the amount of time they have. Back onto the road and back to the concrete that looks like a boardwalk. Still love this. So I'm crossing the street because there's really not too much for me to show you guys. You saw the signs, you saw the beach balls, you saw all the new construction. Really on the other side, all I can say is that Backfin Blues, it was reported a while ago that was sold to the county. They didn't do anything with it. I don't know if they're knocking it down or doing something with it. Over there is just the same exact sidewalk, and then walking up the right-hand side on the bridge, the same walk up like we showed you guys earlier. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my tour of Rio Grande. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Also, did you guess the song yet? See you later, alligator, do-do-do-do, crocodile, crocodile. Come on. I hope you named it in the comment section. If not, come on. You gotta learn your music. Anyway, I'm Joey. Thank you again for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to become a Patreon and help support my channel, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description below. Thank you for those who actually are already a part of my Patreon channel. They'll have their names at the end of the video. But thank you again, guys, and as always, I'll see you guys on the beach. See you later. Bye.